I love like the subtle touches with the lighting in this game too. It's like you see it went away here and it'll come back. There's the sort of like the light coming up from the bottom and it kind of fades gradually as you get to the top. Then there was a bit of that in the space station too, where it started out blue and then it turned red, and it was also like kind of half lit, where it kind of started out bluer in the bottom and tapered off towards the top. Unlucky. Oh well. It's if you know how to angle your shots upwards, it's pretty much impossible to die to this guy. I mean, not like impossible, but oh, I skipped his final form. I've never actually done that. Huh. Kind of regret that. I mean, I said like this is a speed run and all, but like it's still a let's play. I mean, it's 3 hours. Like I'm expecting to get that pretty easily. I mean, it's a speed run, but it's also a let's play, so I want to kind of show things off too. Like I'm not going to be skipping a lot of bosses just because you don't need to do every speedrun trick to get under 3 hours. Got the power bombs here. Oh, how do I get out of here? Why can't Metroid crawl? Yeah. I laughed my ass off at that picture. If you haven't seen it, just Google "Why can't Metroid crawl?" It's some pretty funny shit. So I guess I might as well start talking about this now, because it's... Or actually, I could probably start talking about it when it comes up, because it's going to take me a while. The one thing I did practice for this run, that I wanted to show on camera and get right, and not have to spend half an hour, is the mock ball. That's a sort of a special Metroid kind of glitch that you can do. It basically lets you maintain running speed while in ball form, and I'm gonna go in here just to show this off too. Cause yeah, you'll notice it's like here's regular running speed, here's fast running speed with me holding the run button, but there's no way. There are these doors. I'll show it later, but basically there's a glitch you can do where if you jump and run and go into a ball right as you hit the ground, you can maintain ball running speed while in ball form, which lets you kind of just barely slide in under these doors that would close in your face otherwise, that you couldn't get past until later in the game. And here's the little endgame area, ominous statues foreshadowing bosses that we'll fight later, the sort of guardians of the planet. Once we beat them all, we can come back here and go to the final level. And I have not got a successful mock ball yet. That does not bode well. This controller is kind of shit, but like, I know, you know, people say that when they're awful at video games, but like seriously, the diagonals, it's really difficult to go down forward without getting an extra unwanted button press in there somewhere. So yeah, I'm coming up to that area where I need to do this trick like right now, and it saves a lot of time. You can use it to get, basically you get super missiles in this one room much earlier than you could have otherwise. Or not much earlier, but it lets you skip a boss that you would have needed to fight, and fuck! Oh, damn. Okay. So much for speed running. That's one of the things I like about this game, is it's pretty good about not leaving you hanging in terms of items. It's like, if you're missing missiles, enemies will drop missiles for you. If you're missing whatever items you need, enemies will drop those items. Okay, whoops. Nope. But we got more missiles, so that's something. So, I mean, honestly, if I fail this mock ball, that's the name of this trick I'm going to be trying to do. If I fail the mock ball under here, like I don't know, 6 or 7 times, I think I'm just going to scrap this run and start over. It's easier if I do it this way. Okay, focus. Oh, see, I think I got the timing right there. It's just because of the frickin' mushy diagonals. When I hit forward the second time, it hit up at this as well. So that's one attempt. So, see, yeah, I think I got it there too, and it just keeps pressing up when I don't want it to. I want just down, forward, but it keeps throwing an up in there. Oh, I think I might have hit the roof. Nope. Oh, okay. Maybe my timing's not as good as I thought. So that's, what, 3 tries. Oh, I don't want to skip this. Man, it's so hard to restart your commentary when you've already got it kind of the way you want it the first time through. God, Okay, so that's 4 tries. We'll give it 3 more, and then scrap this run. Or I could just do some editing. I mean, honestly, even this is a speed, like a time-saving trick. I could fail this like 20 times, and it would still be faster than fighting Spore Spawn without super missiles. So, in fact, yeah, this will be, if I miss it this time, this will be the editing point. Oh, there, we got it! Nice. No editing required on this video. What was that, 4 or 5 tries? No, at least 6. And yeah, we get a bunch of items that we couldn't have gotten otherwise without the speed booster. And I believe there's some more items over here. More missiles. And I actually like getting extra missile packs when they're just there along the way. A lot of speedrunners will just avoid them because missiles aren't terribly useful for much other than opening doors. But I like having a healthy supply of missiles just for combat purposes. It's a lot easier to just missile enemies to death instead of using your beam. So, oh, yeah, super missiles. Got a wall jump up here. Bit of weirdness, or I guess the muck ball is a glitch, but yeah, if you don't know how to wall jump, you can't get out of here if you manage to mock ball under the gates. But if you mock ball under the gates, I think you can you probably know about, if you know about mock balling, you probably know about wall jumping. So anyways, the whole point of that trick is to get me that super missile pack, which will let me skip Spore Spawn, which I'm actually going to fight him anyway, just because, like I said, this is an LP and I kind of want to show off, if not everything, at least most of the stuff. And plus, the main reason Spore Spawn sucks as a boss is just he's really tedious to fight, but the main reason for that is because at the time that you fight him, you don't really have any heavy weapons, namely the super missile. You have to fight him with your regular missiles, which just takes freaking forever. But if you come to Spore Spawn with super missiles, you can actually take him out reasonably quickly. And, because yeah, I think 1 super missile is worth, like, 5 regular missiles, I think. So the fight, and he's got a limited window where you can hit him in his attack patterns. So basically, yeah, if you come to him with super missiles, you can beat him 5 times faster than you could otherwise. And your reward for beating him is more super missiles, which are in short supply in the early game. So I actually like beating Spore, doing the. And I was talking about how I like to use missiles, and now I'm not. Oh man. Talking about how I like to use missiles and just not using them. But, yeah, I like to beat Spore Spawn, even after doing the mock ball trick, just so that I can have more super missiles. And an amusing thing you can do is, normally you couldn't escape. You notice the door closed behind me, and it's a green door. Green doors require super missiles to open, so normally when you come here in, like, the normal expected order that the game wants you to go in, you would be stuck in here. But because I have super missiles, I can actually leave this boss fight anytime I want, which would be stupid, because I'd just come back in here and it'd be back at full health, and all of my efforts thus far would be wasted. But yeah, you guys have seen everything that Spore Spawn does at this point. He shimmies and shakes back and forth, rains down little pollen buds at you, and opens up his giant sideways vagina occasionally so that you can put missiles into it. He's actually kind of a difficult boss. like not just in terms of, like, this is the first real boss of the game, and it's a bit tricky to avoid all that pollen, but it's just, for a Metroid boss, it's like kind of difficult, actually. You're still very early in the game. You only have the 1 energy tank. The reserve tank, I don't think I explained that. The reserve tank is kind of like a sub-tank in Mega Man, or Mega Man X, except it fills up based on the extra energy that you gain. But it's on. You can see it's on auto mode. You can go into the menu to activate it, or you can just leave it on auto mode and it'll fill up your life automatically with your reserve tanks if you should run out of your regular energy. Which I don't know why they just didn't. Like, in that respect, it's exactly the same as an energy tank. I don't know why they just didn't give you more energy tanks. Screen economy, I guess. No more space for it. But yeah, that was Spore Spawn. I showed him to you and I beat him really quickly because I have super missiles. And we got more super missiles because we went through all this. So we're in pretty good shape. Oh, right, obviously. So yeah, after this, I'm going to be honest, this is about the point to where I practiced up to. I practiced the mock ball a bunch just because I didn't want to... One of the big delays last time I tried to play this, I tried to get the best ending on this game, was the mock ball. I wasted a lot of time. Or, not the last time I played this, but the attempt before my previous one last year. I spent like 40 minutes trying to get the mock ball down because I knew it would save so much time for in the future runs. And yeah, now I can get it within 6 or 7 tries. That's a lie, because you might have noticed me sort of mysteriously cursing to myself earlier in the run, but yeah, I did a bunch of practice mock ball runs on the way here and failed those as well, so it's actually more like 1 in 20 attempts. But hey, better than wasting 45 minutes